The woman had just ended her marriage and was already holding hands with her new partner, a happy smile on her face. Her ex-husband watched this scene, his heart filled with regret. He couldn't understand how the woman who once loved him so deeply had become so distant and cold. Feeling frustrated, he returned home, but the moment he walked in, his mother pulled him aside and started complaining. He thought something serious had happened, only to find out it was because the woman in the house refused to cook. Watching his mother and new partner argue, he felt a headache coming on. It was then that he finally realized how hard it had been for his ex-wife in that home. For 3 years, she had tiptoed around the family, constantly accommodating everyone, while he had never once treated her with kindness. His mother had always made things difficult for her, and instead of standing up for his wife, he often blamed her. Now, regret filled his heart, but it was too late. At dinner, he thought the situation had calmed down, but the arguments in the house escalated once again. Looking at the chaos, he couldn't help but remember moments from the past. Whenever his career wasn't going well, he would take his frustration out on his wife, scolding her for being a stay-at-home partner, accusing her of being wasteful and not saving money for the family. Faced with his harsh words, she took on part-time jobs, using the money she earned to support the household. He never gave her a penny, looked down on her work, and even refused to let her mention him in front of others. His coldness and belittling attitude had drained all the patience and love from her heart. Eventually, the years of accumulated resentment pushed her to her limit, and she finally found the courage to ask for a divorce. At the very last moment, he handed her 30,000 yuan, saying in a dismissive tone that this was all her years of dedication were worth.